I give 5 hours to get ready, so I usually get there before everybody else.
We don't want to answer because we're afraid she's going to argue with us and win.
Oh, Vanessa's the best singer. Come
I'm
on.
Vanessa, probably, right? Hi, I'm Trixie Mattel.
Hi, I'm Vanessa Williams.
Hello, I'm Michelle Visage, and we are playing Cosmo's Most Likely To. Trixie.
Probably me, but then again,
Absolutely.
you have to have shame and couth to be embarrassed, and you know, if I've let's say I'm more likely to embarrass everyone I'm with.
Yeah, I don't get embarrassed. I really don't. I've done the most cringe things in the world there's possible, like literally, and it doesn't bother me. Maybe because I'm a certain age, and at this point I've worked hard to not get embarrassed. When I was 20, I would be like, I can't believe I just did that. Like, look, my hands don't match my face. Normally that would be awful. I don't really care because at the end of the day, I forgot to put makeup on my hand. I just don't get embarrassed. It takes a lot to embarrass me.
And RuPaul is obviously one of my idols, and she's always like, your fear of looking stupid is holding you back. Like,
That's it, and that's the truth.
It's a major key in my life when I was like, wow, all that stuff you think no one's thinking about you. That stuff you think everyone noticed you did wrong. No one noticed. Like, it's you. It's fine.
I think it's Trixie.
It's probably me.
Yeah.
It's probably me. Last night I got in drag, and I went to Gottmik and Gigi Gorgeous were launching their book. And I went to go watch to be supportive, and I thought it was going to be like a bar environment. So I went in drag. It was at the LGBT Center, and it was a quiet, silent book reading.
Stop it!
So then I'm in full like Lady Bunny drag, and it's a serious, earnest book reading. And I'm just like trying not to laugh because I feel so stupid for like overdressing. That literally happened last night, and I was like, God, I wish I need to learn to not laugh at moments like that. I don't think any of us are harsh.
Michelle, no, because you bring it as a mother. You bring the drag. You bring you bring it all. But I think people know you, and they want your honesty. So I think Michelle.
And my honesty is pretty blatant. And again, it's the mothering. It's the saying with love. But this world's not an easy world. So me sugarcoating it, the world is not sugar-coated. So I have to be the one to just shoot from the hip.
As somebody who's been judged by Michelle, the reason she's quote unquote harsh, which that word is intense, but she says stuff is true. So she says it like, well, the pitch was off. And that's why it's like, oh, well, she's not making stuff up.
None of us are really criers in this group. Yeah. I think we get emotionally involved and invested, but none of us are real criers.
When I cry in this series, it's because there's these flashes where you realize somebody is up there doing what they are like born to do. That's the part that actually really moves me. It has nothing to do with the song or anything, but there's these moments where they're in drag singing so well, and you're like, they are made to do this.
I love that.
And that's very moving to me.
That wig is really moving me today, Trix. I like that wig.
Okay, good.
Really sassy. Actually getting your hair and makeup done, that's probably me. I give 5 hours to get ready, so I usually get there before everybody else. I give 2 to hair, 2 to makeup, and 1 to get dressed. It's just the way I've always done it. Some people, like Vanessa's, worked on sets, big TV shows, big films, and a lot of actors and actresses, they want it done in an hour, and they want them to do it together, hair and makeup at the same time. I cannot be pulled, and then the eyeliners, I can't. So I give 2 hours, 2 hours, and 1 hour. So it takes me 5 hours. Could I do it in an hour and a half? Yeah, but I don't want to. I like them to do their artistry. So I learned that from Rue, and I probably take even longer than Trixie, believe it or not.
I'm not kidding. We start judging at maybe 5 p.m. I roll in there at like 3:30. I get ready in 90 minutes. Well, I also do my own, which I think is faster.
Yeah, I'm like 2 hour hair, hour makeup, and then getting dressed for another half an hour. Yeah.
Me, guys.
Michelle.
Me.
We don't want to answer because we're afraid she's going to argue with us and win.
I love to argue. My mother used to say all the time, you'd be a great lawyer. I love to argue. I come armed with facts. I feel like I'm a person who knows a little bit about everything. Ask Vanessa. I'll spam her box full with stuff, and I'm like, read this. I just think everybody needs to have information, and I like to believe that I'm armed with a little bit about everything. There are things that I know nothing about, i.e., math, geography. I'm not real good at history, but I love to. Not that I love to argue, but I love to enlighten people and say, "Did you know?" Blah 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 blah, and then I have receipts.
I hate to say Michelle again, but right?
But Vanessa has her share of auditions and things you have to get, and not that she has to audition anymore, but she spent her time doing that in the past, and so you have to have a competitive side. I'm extremely competitive because I want to win. I always want to win. I try to win Drag Race every year, and I never win.
But you and Jujubee both.
I will keep trying. Oh, Vanessa's the best singer.
I'm Vanessa, probably, right?
Vanessa's amazing, and I love her voice. Our voices are very different, so I feel like for Vanessa and I, there would never be that. Or we were very different the way that we sing, and Trixie as well.
Yeah.
So
and Mel, we all have different voices.
Different voices and different approaches to a song, which is kind of fun.
It's part of what makes watching Queen of the Universe good, is because sometimes we're comparing truly two voices that are difficult to compare at all. Mm-hmm. People sing, especially on this series, season 2. Yeah. There's some really different voices from one another.
And then song choices too in this season. We've got some questionable song choices, which sometimes worked and sometimes didn't. And as singers, as we all are, we can see the writing on the wall. So that's been, not to give anything away, but that's been one of the issues in this season.
Honestly, I think it's a tie between both of these ladies. They're both very sweet.
They're moms. Yeah,
it's the mom energy. They want everybody on set to be doing well that day.
We'd love it, but somebody has to go, and that's just the truth of the world of competition.
Thanks for watching, and make sure you watch Queen of the Universe on Paramount Plus.